480 feet above ground. What was inside this 4,500-year-old pyramid? That researchers sent a high-tech robotic camera inside just to observe and gather information? The robotic camera unexpectedly stopped moving at one point because it was positioned against a stone slab. Researchers believe there must be some secret hidden behind this slab that has been buried for the last 4,500 years. They needed to uncover this important secret at any cost, so they securely attached a powerful drill machine to the robot, which created a perfect hole in the hard stone slab surface. Now, a camera was sent through this hole that witnessed a vivid scene unfolding on the other side of the slab that no one had seen for an astonishing 4,500 years. Precisely 138 tall pyramids located throughout Egypt. Those individuals who have endured countless earthquakes and numerous perilous storms over thousands of years, but none of them have moved even a single bit from their original place. The tallest and largest pyramid among all of them is famously known as the Great Pyramid of Giza. The total base area of this pyramid measures 13 acres in size. This pyramid can astonishingly fit not just one or two, but a total of 9 full-sized football fields fit comfortably within. According to estimates, a total of 2.3 million large stones were used in this pyramid. Many of these massive creatures weighed up to 50 tons. If we estimate its total weight, this pyramid weighs 6 million tons, which is equivalent to the weight of 12 Burj Khalifa. But what was the ultimate purpose of building such tall and magnificent pyramids, especially during that era when humans lacked any tools to effectively construct these impressive pyramid walls? How was the area leveled meticulously, inch by inch? How were massive 50-ton stones meticulously cut into precise square shapes and then raised to an astonishing height of 480 feet without the aid of a crane? And which specific engineers were directly involved in the meticulous process of creating these pyramids, ensuring that all sides were set at precisely 51.5-degree angles? In today's informative video, you will learn all of this intriguing information. So let's begin with challenge number 1. For centuries, numerous dedicated research teams have been tirelessly collaborating to unravel the mysteries of the construction technique of this remarkable pyramid, particularly focusing on how each side was meticulously aligned exactly north, south, east, and west without the use of a compass. Many experts strongly believe that the skilled architects of that era must have first identified a suitable plot of land capable of supporting the immense weight of millions of tons of stones, and then ingeniously utilized the North Star for precise orientation. And those brilliant stars, which assist in locating the poles of the Earth, were cleverly used to mark each side of the pyramid. There was neither a compass nor any optical instrument available. Using just this basic technique, the direction of this pyramid was set thousands of years ago with 0 errors. Challenge number 2. The next significant challenge was to carefully level the ground. If the 13 acres of land where this pyramid was to be built was even slightly uneven, then it would have been impossible for this mountain of 2.3 million stones to stand. Now, to effectively level this uneven ground, the engineers of that time had neither a leather leveling tool nor a bubble level. Experts believe that water was poured into containers placed on all 4 sides of the construction site. Then, the water level on one side was carefully matched with the water level on the opposite side to ensure balance. The water level may not align perfectly, as it would have been leveled meticulously using chisels and hammers for precision. If the stone touches the ground gently, and its rope is aligned perfectly with the center line, it indicates that the ground in between is indeed perfectly leveled. Now, the direction at the construction site was set, markings had been made, and the ground level was also established. Now it was time to start construction, which required millions of tons of heavy and large stones. But they had neither mechanical grinders nor heavy jackhammers to effectively cut these large stones. Yet, they managed to cut 50-ton stones and had them squared or racked. But finally, with whose help? Yes, indeed, this was the sole and only tool that was used to cut the stones precisely. Experts believe that the chisels utilized in the construction of the pyramids were not made solely from copper materials, because they understood that copper is a soft metal and therefore cannot effectively cut through hard stone. Therefore, a toxic chemical substance known as arsenic was also included. These specialized chisels, crafted from copper and arsenic, were skillfully struck against the hard stones using sturdy wooden hammers. And after several arduous hours of focused labor, large stones were carefully shaped. Challenge number 4. Now, This special type of stone, known today as limestone, was being quarried 250 kilometers away from the pyramid construction site in Giza, in the city of Torah. Now, the issue was transporting these stones to Giza. It took an incredible 23 lakh individual stones to be used in just one pyramid. To successfully transport such a heavy load, it's clear that no animals could have effectively worked in that era, nor were trucks available for use. Even if this crucial work had to be completed today, transport companies would encounter a significant and daunting challenge. Surprisingly, this work was done with the help of workers and boats. Yes, the river that flows between Torah and Giza was indeed utilized, and the massive stones were carefully loaded onto large boats to reach the pyramid construction site. Experts believe that this challenging task was certainly not easy. Loading and unloading such massive stones would have necessitated the efforts of at least an army of around 500 laborers working simultaneously at one time. She was diligently researching the intricate construction of the ancient pyramid and had discovered answers to many of her questions. However, one thing was consistently bothering her. The limestone was meticulously cut, carefully transported, and then began to be stacked on top of one another during the construction process. The issue was, how were the stones raised to such heights? Many experts firmly believe that this monumental achievement was meticulously planned even before the actual construction of the pyramid began. Either the stones were raised via a spiral track or in a zigzag manner. However, one thing is absolutely certain. The enormous 50,000 kilogram stones must have been pulled up with the dedicated help of an army of workers. Challenge number 6. It wasn't just about the millions of dedicated workers meticulously chiseling limestone and transporting such enormous stones. This complex pyramid also encompassed multiple compartments, essential access routes, and several small, strategically placed tunnels. Everything else was perfectly fine. But one particular thing puzzled the experts greatly, and that was the discovery that the stone utilized in the inner compartments was not limestone, but rather granite instead. Yes, granite is a natural stone that is widely considered the second hardest stone in the world, following diamond in hardness. Even in today's modern era, granite cannot be effectively cut without the use of large, powerful grinders. Many archaeological experts from around the world were also taken to visit the pyramid. But no one could figure out how the ancient Egyptians managed to cut such incredibly solid stone like granite with such precision over 4,500 years ago. Finally, after many years, the experts solved this mystery. The ancient Egyptians expertly cut granite so precisely using a saw that remarkably had no teeth at all. The saw, lacking teeth, required weight on both sides for use. What was the purpose of creating the permits? How many dedicated workers collaborated simultaneously to create these intricate permits? And when the advanced robotic camera uncovered a remarkable clue hidden within the stone slab of the pyramid, what astonishing scene was revealed inside that had remained unseen by human eyes for an astounding 4,500 years? You will discover all this intriguing information and much more in part 2 of this captivating video. We sincerely appreciate your thoughtful comments and supportive likes, and we look forward to seeing you in the next thrilling installment of the video.